This is Andrew Berault, and this is Salem Meadows, and we're checking out the gaps. I was initially hired to come and repair this site. I did not do the installation. The installation was done to the tile, to the site, at 24 inches per tile, and as you can see, they have separated. Does that work? Yeah. And across the site, there are gaps. Now these gaps have gotten a lot worse from the first time that I came to repair this site. The method that was taught to me by the Rob Fleischer and Marty Swan was to use the closed gap method, which meant that for this seam here, you would go on either side of it and you can achieve 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch separating the tiles, putting a bead of glue in, and then putting the tiles back together. And that should give you compression that's adequate for closing that gap. As you can see, that did not work. One of the concerns was that I did mention that I had to cut some of the cross locks off of these tiles, because when you separate them where the glue was, it'll want to rip the tiles. And so to salvage the tiles, I had to tear, on this particular site, one cross lock. So in this entire site, one cross lock was cut. This site was looked over by someone and okayed after my repair. And when I was done with these, all these were tight. As you can see, it didn't hold up. But as you can see, that one cross lock is the only one that has been cut off. The rest of the cross locks still remain intact. It's not the cross lock that holds the tile together so much as it's the amount of compression and the amount of glue. And the only way to repair these sites is to completely rip all the tiles out and start fresh, which I just came from Harmony Point, and they had already ripped the tiles up there, and so they've got the right idea. But obviously you cannot say that I completely voided the product on my repair job, not installation, just repair, because I cut cross locks, because you can see all the cross locks are still intact. So, and that's Salem Meadows.